For this project, we're going to start with our paper in landscape that's going long ways straight across. And what we're trying to do is make a cross through the middle so that we can trace some straight lines. So take the bottom of your paper and fold it up to the top and give it a good press and open it. Got a nice straight horizontal line. Let's flip it around and fold it in half the other direction. If you need to ask for someone's help doing this, that is fine. This is also just to help us draw this cross in the middle to make our paper look more like a window. Do you see how that looks like a window? And that's going to guide us. Now, if you can't fold your paper, you can also just draw this freehand, okay? You're going to take your crayon or pencil, marker, whatever you have, and trace along that vertical and horizontal line now. So I'm going to go from the top down to the bottom, nice straight vertical line. And again, if you could not fold your paper, that's okay. You can just draw the line. Now here comes my horizontal line. Remember, that's the one that lies down flat. Whoops, I got a little wiggly. That's totally fine. I want to make this look more like a window, so I'm going to thicken it up by adding a parallel line. Remember, parallel lines run right next to each other, just like that. They're like friends standing side by side. So there's a vertical parallel line, two of them. Let's do a horizontal parallel. Two parallel lines running horizontally to make it look more like I'm looking out of a window. That's the perspective that we're drawing this from. Now we're going to color in this space. And while we're coloring, I want you to think about where you will be when you look out of your window. Are you going to be somewhere sunny and hot? Are you going to be somewhere wintry and cold? Maybe you're in your neighborhood. Maybe you're looking out at a jungle. Maybe you're going to an imaginary place where there's unicorns and all kinds of different creatures. That is your choice. So take the time while you color this in to think, if I was standing here looking out of my magic window, where would I go? Now, once you've finished coloring it in, it's time to add that scene, that space where you're gonna go. And the first step is to add a horizon line, where our sky meets our ground. You could do it above or below that horizontal line. I'm gonna go above. So again, our horizon line, the line from one side of our paper to the next, but whoops, hop over that line you just colored. Because part of this project is to make things look like they're going behind other things, showing that something is in front of something and that something is behind. Let's try that again with a snowman. Again, I'm making a scene that has a snowman, but if you want to do something different, that is up to you. Now, I just drew the top of my snowman and I need to erase that horizon line under his head. His body is going behind that window pane, so I've got to hop over it. Because he's behind it, right? He's in front of the horizon line, but behind that part of the window. So think about how you can show that with your drawings by using overlap. Oops, I'm falling off my page there, and that's totally fine. You know what? I don't think I want to think about snow right now. It has been so cold, so this snowman is going to the beach. Let's add a palm tree, and I want this palm tree to look like it's really close to me. So remember our rule, if something is closer up in a picture, it needs to be bigger, and it needs to start closer to the bottom of my page. So I'm gonna draw this palm tree in. And then I think I'm gonna add another one that looks farther away to create some distance. And remember, when something gets farther away in a picture, it gets closer to the horizon line and and it's smaller. So here I go, but whoops, it's behind that part of my window. So I have to make sure I jump over to show that. And then draw some of the greenery that's actually going behind that part of the window too. It's covered over by that. And let's think, what else do I want to add? I'm gonna add some water for the ocean because this snowman is taking a trip to the ocean. I miss going to the beach, so I'm going to go there with my magic window. Add any details you would like. And you know what? I think I'm gonna come up here. Maybe I'll add a little sailboat. And again, your work does not have to look just like mine. You create your own imaginary scene out of this magical window. And you know what? I don't think I like how I drew this water, so I am going to erase it. That is why we always use a pencil to start, so you can change things up. If you have a pencil, that is always the best thing to start with. So, all right, let me fix this water here. And now it is time to have fun with color. Fill your page. I'm gonna speed this video up. You will not color as fast as me. Have fun, be creative, add lots of color. If you have things to add color with, you can use whatever you want. And I cannot wait to see what kind of magical scene you come up with for your magic window.